All right, what's up guys? It's Matt's Boosted. If you're watching this video, you've probably got a Corvette C6, so you've been thinking about modding your C6. Either way, man, I've got a twin turbo Corvette C6, and today I'm gonna talk about how much money I put into it to get to 1,000 plus rear wheel horsepower, man. It's a super fun car. We're gonna break it down in this video. I'm guessing, I don't even know how much. I'm guessing somewhere between 25 and 35K. We're gonna see, man. I don't add it up in my head because it just stresses me out. But in this video, we're gonna figure it out. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's start with the exterior of the Corvette. So we've got the weld wheels in the back. Those babies were about $450 each, so $900 there, and about the same for the tires, about $450 each. So we got $1,800 in the rear wheel setup. The front rims, they were on the car when I bought it, so we're not going to count those. Let's see, we got the side skirts, which were $200. We've got the front chin spoiler, which was $250. We've got the rear spoiler, which was $200. And then we're just going to add it up on the screen over here, guys, because I can't keep up with it. I don't do it for a reason. And then we're going to swing around. Let's see, we got the hood. The hood was $1,000. Then we got the hood vents, which were $250. Then we got it painted, which was $750. So $2,000 in the hood. So we've got the hood, we've got the vents, we got the body kit, basically, whatever. And then let's go to the interior. The interior, we've got the carbon fiber steering wheel. That carbon fiber steering wheel was $450. We got the Hurst shifter. That was $150, I believe. We've got the triple gauge pillar. That's the boost gauge. That was $150. The pillar itself was about $120. We've got the wideband gauge. That was $150. Then we got the air intakes. That was another $150. So let's see, we got about $450, $120. We got about $600 in the gauge pillar with the gauges. And then in the glove box, we've got the boost lease boost controller. And that bad boy, it was a pricey little unit. It was about $600, and I'm going to consider that being an interior component of the vehicle. All right, so we've talked about the exterior, the interior. We haven't really spent a ton of money yet, but now we're going to get to some more expensive stuff. So we've got the 4 fuel system on this car, and the 4 fuel system, it's a dual pump 4 fuel system, and the 4 systems for E85, it was $2,500, a pricey unit there. And then we got the E85 flex fuel kit, which is $300, so $2,800 in the fuel system. And then I've got a McLeod RST clutch. That clutch was $1,200, and it's still got the stock T56 transmission. A transmission upgrade's coming down the road. We'll talk more about that. All right, so we got the transmission, we've got the fuel system, we've got the interior, we've got the exterior. Now let's go where all the money is, and that's the engine bay and the boosted components. Let's just say that. So in the engine, for the heads, it's got the stock 243 heads. Those are ported though. That was about $300 just for the port job. Then it's got the Brian Tooley titanium valve springs and the lifter kit and the push rod kit and everything else. That was about $600. We've got the Brian Tooley twin turbo stage 2 cam. That was $300. And I'm trying to think of this as we go, guys. So we've got, let's see, the top end, which is the heads. We got the valve springs. We got the lifters, got push rods. We've got the twin turbo stage 2 cam. And I called her Brian Tooley Racing, and I said, do I need to go with the bigger cam? Is stage 2 big enough? And they said stage 2 is perfect. Stage 2 is made about 1,500 up to 1,500 horsepower. If you're going to be driving around the street, you don't need a huge cam. It's perfect for your build. So I went with that. Now the chop isn't huge on it. It's decent. A bigger cam would have a bigger chop, which I would prefer, but it is what it is, and the car makes good power and runs well, so I can't complain. All right, so we've got the top end, we got the cam, we got the heads, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, we got the LS2 fast intake. That baby was $1,000. It is super pricey. It's still got the stock headers on it. I had long tubes on it, but I had to take the long tubes off, go to factory exhaust manifolds for the twin turbo kit. And I called up a couple guys, and I was looking and doing some research, and bottom line, those factory manifolds are also good up to 1,500 horsepower, so no worries there, and they fit great. All right, then we got the bottom end of the engine, the bottom end crankshaft. We got rods, pistons, we got the whole 9 yards. The build for that with the machine work, everything, that was about $4K or so. So that was an expensive one, but we got the bottom end built, we got the cam, we got heads, we got the intake. Can't forget the thing that really does it is the twin turbo kit. But one second, I got another thing. We've got the Motion Raceworks oil catch can. That was $300. And how could I forget, along with the Motion Raceworks oil catch can that was $300, we've got the ECU. I almost completely forgot about it because I listed the boost controller, the boost leash, but I forgot about the Holley Terminator ECU. That bad boy, $2,500, another expensive part. Now we get to the twin turbo kit. The twin turbo kit was super pricey. It's got twin 68mm turbos. This includes the intercooler, which is for 1,400 horsepower. The car makes about 1105 wheel on the dyno on 21 pounds. The entire turbo kit itself, everything from UPP turbo, was about $9,000. It was super pricey, and that's where all the money is is on this car, quite frankly, is the twin turbo kit, and everything else. I don't even know how much money we've spent. I don't even know where we're at money-wise right now because I'm just sweating thinking about it. Maybe it's the lights, maybe it's me thinking about all the money I put into the car, but it's been super fun. So like I said, I guess between 25 and 35K. You know, I'm probably missing something, but I'm gonna add it up right here. This is how much I put into the twin turbo Corvette, and in editing, I'll find out for the first time because I've just ignored it up to this point. But like I said, we got some big upgrades coming down the road. We got the RPM Stage 6 TR6060 transmission, diff, torque tube, transmission brace that we're gonna be putting in. It's gonna be a little bit, that baby's pricey. I'm trying to work overtime on it. You know how it is, man. You gotta work, you gotta grind, try and save up. Car parts, especially when you start making 1,000 horsepower, get really expensive. So it's not easy. Either way, man, I just want to talk about the twin turbo Corvette. Maybe you're thinking about modding your Corvette, or maybe you want to see just how much it costs and how crazy and out of my mind I am. Either way, I appreciate you guys watching. If you like twin turbo Corvette, make sure you like, subscribe, check out some other videos. We'll see you guys in the next one.